Don't. Police officers.
How exciting, eh?
It is, isn't it?
Have we made up with next door?
No.
Of sorts? No?
They've apologised, but...
I know, I've seen an email. I have seen an email.
I'm still waiting for the Sergeant Inspector to ring me.
Right.
Because I need to make a complaint of the fact that I reported a crime.
Yeah?
And no one attended and still haven't attended.
No one's attended?
At all whatsoever.
Right.
Well, let's sort this out now.
Let's have a look into that crime.
They've got to come and
Is
do
it Joshua who's been
yeah?
I've got photos.
So yeah,
There was
what
blood
you
all
put?
over that window.
And did you ring that straight through?
Yes.
Been waiting like 3 weeks now.
I don't know.
Have you got whereabouts is the these guys need to look at?
Everything?
There you go.
So what are your main issues you've got
We've had
in terms of repair?
we've had an emergency leak for over a month.
Where's that?
Kitchen, and then it's gone into the hall where that wood is. That on the floor is. We've had to put it down so we don't stand on it.
Was that damp?
It's stagnant
No,
water.
stagnant water.
But do you mind if I have a look? Where's it coming from, the leak?
On the pipes at the back of the washing machine. If you have a look under the cooker, you'll see a shitload of
Well,
stagnant
how's
water.
everything going?
With what?
Everything alright? Not too bad?
They've said so.
Hey, at least it's better, isn't it? Listen,
I don't want to
you've
break
got to leave, so make it as nice as you can.
They've come round. His brother come round and went, "We want to apologise." And he said, "Well, bring your brother round because it's your brother what needs to apologise." So he come round and said sorry. So
How's Adam doing? You okay?
yeah, he's still okay.
Is it? Yeah. He's doing well then, isn't
He is. Been brilliant.
he? Not the difference though, he's not on the drugs, yeah.
Yeah, with the job, I don't know why no one's followed. Because when you ring a job up like that, it goes to what they call the primary response teams. So I don't know why no one's done anything with that.
Well, I emailed you just to
I
keep
know
you
you've emailed me,
updated.
yeah, and I overlooked at the crime, and I thought it's always not been done, nothing's been done yet, but
No.
they realised nothing had still been done.
No, she said on the phone, the woman when you ring 999, she said on the phone to just take pictures just in case. I've got pictures of it, but
So police have been though? you said?
no, they've not been.
Adam just said police said it was his brother or something.
It was what? Oh no, that was something else. That was regarding something else a while back.
Right.
Right, so
Yeah.
he's getting muddled with all these different...
I think it was at the
What's
beginning
this? What's John's happened? What's happened? What's the allegation?
Against it all now, or against
Tell me
him,
what that is then.
the recent one,
What's the one he's saying? What wants to make a complaint to the inspector about?
Because
no one's been round.
because he got assaulted. So he's rang 999 because he's hit him, he's punched him, he had bruises everywhere. He had a cut on his arm with blood. So he rang the 999 and nobody come. So he rang them again. He rang 101, I think it is what it is, 101. And said, "I've got a crime reference number. Can I see what's going on?" And he said, "Yeah, they're coming out, but they're just really busy." So we took it as right, okay, fair enough. 2 weeks later, we rang back and said, "What's going on?" He said, "Oh, I don't know."
Don't.
So he said, "Can I see?"
Please don't shout at me. I'm not kicking off.
I'm not shouting at you.
Stop it.
I'm not shouting at you.
Stop
mate.
it.
Stop what?
You know full well I can't control my emotions. Stop.
Right.
Stop shouting
Speak
at
to
me.
people with respect then.
No, because at the end of the day,
Do
I've had to wait.
Do you want help, Adam?
Then listen.
Are you listening?
Listen to
He's got
what
dead
I'm
angry
saying.
with
I'll
it.
listen.
He's having nightmares,
Back
he's
off.
having everything.
Back off. Get away from me, please. I am informing you to move.
I can move away.
You haven't
from
even got your camera on. Move. Please
Can
move
you,
out to my
can you
way.
just stop and let me
I'll
out?
move, mate.
Let me out of
Right,
there.
let him know. He's not going to help you if you're going to speak like shit to people.
I'm just
Right?
going to walk out there for a second because I'm not here.
You want to help?
I'm not coming in here to help you, pal. If you're going to speak to people like that,
Remove
if you don't
yourself from
want,
my
if you don't want us here, then we'll walk out.
Move.
Or what? Or what?
I will be forced to move.
You'll be forced
Please,
to move me. You'll be
move
forced to
yourself.
move me, Adam. Are you threatening me, Adam?
No.
Are you
I'm
threatening
not.
me, Adam?
No.
Because if you're going to start threatening me, mate, alright, I'm doing a job here. You want, mate? Okay. We'll start recording
Please
and we'll
don't.
start again.
You wasn't
Right.
even recording to begin with.
Because
Right,
there was
come
no
on.
need
You
to
wasn't
initially.
even recording to begin with.
Adam, if you're going to threaten me, I'll start
I'm
to
not
record.
threatening,
Okay, mate.
huh?
You're recording
It's
this
a
anyway.
good job.
You guys have not even
It's a
helped
good
me.
job.
Nobody has helped me
Stop.
at all
Right, I'm
whatsoever.
not going to help people who abuse or who abuse
I'm
us.
mentally ill.
Right, and is that an excuse to abuse everybody?
No, it's a freaking
It's not, is it?
reason.
Right.
Adam.
It's a reason.
Adam.
So don't shout at
I'm
me.
not shouting at you, you're shouting at me.
You started it.
Okay,
Please
mate,
remove
okay,
yourself.
mate. Right.
Put
So you don't want
in
anything else,
front
do
of
you?
me.
You don't want anything else, do you?
Please put yourself in
You
front of me.
can't just make...
Put yourself in front of me and then, please. just to calm the situation. Please.
The situation's
Hey,
calm.
listen, we're going.
Right.
We're
Oh,
going.
no point helping him. Doesn't listen.
Listen, you have to learn, mate. You can't.
You need
talk
to
like
learn
that
to speak
us.
to
We're here
people.
We're here to help you. We're.
No one's helped at all.
No, because
Then
you
why
don't
am I
help
still
yourself.
here?
You don't help yourself.
Why am I
do you?
still here?
We
I
can't
should have
help
been
you that.
moved out a long time ago.
You need to help yourself.
It's plainly
mate.
obvious. I'm going to get frustrated.
No point, mate.
So last time we came here, you was sound though.
No need
Do
for
you know
that,
what,
mate.
right?
You heard a photo, mate.
You heard what he's
Out
just
of
said,
order, mate.
and it's on your camera.
Yeah.
Come on, mate. He's just shouting at me when I turn around.
Your
He
missus
said,
has been recording
seriously?
everything anyway, so she's heard you shouting.
Seriously?
You're being abusive.
All I said was, seriously, what's that?
You're being abusive
That's
to
all
the
I said.
council staff who have come to help you. And
That's
you can't
all I
say
said.
that, can you, mate?
Please be quiet.
Oh, shut up.
Listen,
Don't.
it's
Get him out my house. No.
He's gone.
listen. It doesn't help anyone when you're up here. We've got two council workers have come round. Yeah, I don't know what all the issues have been before, right?
Do you know what,
So help
right?
you. And
Honestly,
we're trying to-
Zeus, wait a
Yeah.
minute. Just wait a minute, right? I've been here 2.5 years.
I know, mate. I know.
Right? And do you know what? They've shafted me left, right, and centre. They have shafted
I'm
me.
seeing that, and that's
Look
wrong.
at it.
It's wrong.
He's turning
But-
around to me and saying,
But
"We need
it's
this
not
doing."
that guy's fault.
But this is the
it?
problem. I
He
said
did
to him,
to his-
my lawyer has given 3 weeks. I've given 5. Right? That means I've been the genuine one here. I'm the one that's been courteous, right?
Yeah.
I'm the one that's given extra time. We should be in court now.
Right.
In all fairness, we should be in court.
I'll have that. Whatever you're saying, but you need them to just do your job, and they're not going to come in here. And if you ask your missus, the way you come at, it might be natural for you, and I understand you've got the mental health issues, right? But the way that you talk sometimes, it can come across as, do you know what I mean? It might come across a little bit aggressive.
If he
Am I
hasn't
right,
done
Lee? And I'm not saying that's not anyone's fault. Like I say, you're suffering mental health issues, aren't you? Yeah.
And
That's
my shrink has already sent me a letter
but
saying
what you've got to
it's
do.
getting worse.
So what I think the best thing would be is let your missus next time do the talking,
Right.
because you'll just end up getting wound up.
Right,
yeah?
fair enough. If you want to get him and them two in here, I'll come outside with you. And I'll stand
And then
in
you
front
can
door.
show
Alright,
them.
is that alright?
If they're willing to do that now,
I'll
yeah.
leave the premises while they come in.
And the thing is, if you feel yourself
I'm
get
going to
up
get
there,
frustrated, mate. I'm
I
just
know
gonna
you
get
are.
frustrated.
So
Check
what's
the
the best
six
thing?
with
Let
you.
your missus do it,
Take your 6 with you. They're on the bed.
and then they can at least get the wheels in motion. And if anything he's doing, you can be the person.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
know
agree?
what's wrong. I know what's wrong. So I just...
Make sure you show them everywhere,
Oh.
right? Make sure you show them that cupboard. They need to see in there because the stagnant water's going on the floor there as well.
Let's see if Zeus will get him back in.
No, unfortunately,
The staff here have come out today to assess your needs, to see what's up and to see how they can help you. On doing so, you become quite obstructive and abusive. Yeah?
Right, so can you go outside with Zeus and usually come in and I'll go through it?
We're missing the point. They can come and have a look and see what's going on. But then this gentleman here was going to appoint some staff to come and do the work. But I can I speak?
We've already had
Because of your behaviour, they will not attend. They won't attend because of your behaviour. This is a common circle. If you behave in this way, you don't understand, do you? Do you want to explain why they got come out?
When was that? When was that? Can I just check something?
jail. And where the hell were you? I called you from the car.
I took the kids to get pizza, and then we started playing Pac-Man, and they wouldn't let me leave until I got the highest score, and I did it by a lot.
I'm not going to speak.
Okay, now that I know you could be in jail,
Yeah, nothing squash.
At that shower, I started drinking, and here I am. God, she is so... What about this? Oh my God, you told her I was in jail?
It's quite obvious you guys
guard! All right, relax, I'll take care of you.
Nescafe Dolce Gusto sponsors Morning Greatness on Channel 4 Breakfast.
Stepping back into a world of outdoor exploration and a home base for contemporary garden fantasies into reality. Because we have everything you need for your spring projects under one roof. Plus, garden experts in store to guide you every step of the way. Explore the possibilities of home base.
Look, by you saying that,
Yeah.
you've got to understand why they're not going to send the workers in.
Right, but this is
Do
the
you
thing.
understand?
But this is the thing. When I was stood there with the guys, right, we were stood there having a laugh, and he stood there kicking my wall, right? He stood there getting glasses of water and throwing it on the floor,
And then left.
and then left. After 6 hours of being here, they just left. I have rang up under advice from my lawyer, who also trains judges on this matter. So come on, I'm not stupid, right? At the end of the day, even my lawyer has turned around and said, give them 3 weeks. You ring once a week. Ring environmental services and get them down. Environmental services have not even been here, right? At the end of the day, what am I supposed to do? I'm stood here within my property and I can't even sit on my own floor. I have to wash my clothes in the bath. I have to clean my pots. Sorry. I have to clean my pots in the bath. That's not the way to live.
No,
Every time I bring up, you guys come out. Fair enough, it's a no-loan visit. I understand. I really am mentally ill. So I understand. You guys come up, you have to bring the police. I understand.
So the problem is, you understand what needs doing in your house, but they just
They
said
don't,
it
though.
takes a good. It can
But that's the thing, they don't understand.
How long is it going to be?
It's not a 2-minute job, this.
I know it's not a 2-minute job and I know full well that I need moving out.
So, listen,
No.
what I'm trying to say is, if we're going to have police babysitting the builders that are in there doing that, we can't justify,
Then I need moving out, don't I?
we can't say
It's
that.
obvious then, isn't it? I've had Ian, whatever his name is,
Richardson.
Ian Richardson turning around and saying you need moving out.
Right.
I'm refusing to do any work and just contact a solicitor.
So,
And that was for what you just looked at. You can quite clearly see what's wrong with the wall.
Yeah.
The wall's knackered.
It's wet through.
It's pee wet through, yeah.
Your washing machine feed is leaking.
My bathroom doesn't even have plaster on it.
Well, you can
It's
tell
got about
something
that much
about-
plaster. Then
Do
go
you
in
want
and
to
have a
come and have,
look.
do you want to come and have a
I'll
walk?
stay here. I don't mind.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, get that.
Honestly, my problem is
Let's start with bathroom.
he's
Don't worry,
right.
it's not plaster, but this is what they've
He doesn't know, no, listen, he doesn't know you're
That's where all the stuff is.
sometimes when you got,
Yeah, it's the soil type.
That's the problem. That's what comes with this illness.
I know it is.
You don't think about them things. You just kick off.
But last time we came,
Ripped it all out.
we did a lot more than that.
Yeah.
That's
That's the thing. Now, if you go in any of these, they're all like that because you've got to get to all the pipe work there and the side stuff if there's a problem. I mean, that could be tight.
And then there's this here. I don't know where it's coming from.
It's coming from there. It's absolutely pouring out of the kitchen.
Well, we rang up
Have you got a
about...
cylinder in there?
No, it's just an empty cupboard now. No, the boiler's in kitchen.
When he pulled this out then, you might be able to see it, pushed it back, but you look, he hit that and turned that way. That's what I was trying to tell him, but he wouldn't listen to me. That there is pouring out water.
Yeah, we had the, do you know the people what come in and fitted this?
Yeah.
And they turned around and said, and then the people what, when we rang the emergency line, they said that do you know the pipe at the end here? It's come off, and the only way they can get it fixed is if all these cupboards get took off. They can't actually get down and fix it yet, so he's stuck a bag in it and put tape round it just so it doesn't pour and pour and pour, because that's what we was doing, it was just pouring out.
Yeah, it will do. And do you know how much water these things throw out?
Yeah, so...
But I can fix this, but my problem is, I can tell you this, we're going to kick off. I can't send anybody here. Nobody will work here.
So what else can we do then to it?
I don't know. That's my problem. I know what the problem is, but I physically can't send a contractor because nobody will come here.
I don't understand why. Like when you said that
I've been reading the notes and it's saying, and this isn't from me, but he was walking around with an axe and then he's been at the window with a knife. But I don't know. But that's why they won't come in.
See, I'm his carer and I've never actually witnessed him with a knife or an axe in here. Never.
But I mean, it's just that if I send somebody in and he starts doing that, they'll just walk out. This is your problem. This is why nothing's getting done.
And then there's this here. Let me move this chair. It's plug socket here. When the emergency people come, they started kicking that to get more of the whatever it is off. They'd rip that out and then poured water on the floor.
It's still working.
No, it's still working, but we don't want to touch it because it does buzz and it does do like...
It's getting wet through. All that water is running there and there. And I don't know if you say this is leaking as well.
Somewhere, yeah, somewhere.
You need to stop using this, really.
I know we've been washing our clothes in the bath. There's no way around it at the minute.
Even now, it's still, even when you're not using it, it's still leaking. Don't have to push it all the way back in to open that.
I don't know where it's coming from, but it is. And then behind the cupboards, and you know them cupboards behind you.
Yeah, well, that's just that running all that way. It's probably running there and underneath. Just run the sink for me. That's the problem.
You can hear it.
That's the waste running out.
Yeah, you can hear it coming from somewhere.
Oh, pull this back out. It's not running out that waste as well, is it?
Yeah, it's coming out there.
No, that's leaking.
Oh, that's the...
So if you see this grey pipe there, goes into that, it's leaking at that point. And then it's where it joins on, it's leaking. There's 2 drops there. That's why you've got all this.
This one was leaking as well. Now we've put bag in it, obviously, and taped it up so it doesn't come out at the minute. Because it was like a tap every time we turn this on.
Right, okay. Push this back a bit. Don't need to push it all the way back, alright.
In the hallway, do you know, near the front door?
Yeah.
Wood on the wall.
Where's that?
See if I can... Oh, not there. It's on this wall as well somewhere.
There's blood everywhere.
Yeah. But there's this one mainly, and then
There's one underneath the mirror.
And then there's one underneath the mirror, as just said. Whereabouts under it?
I've always had the DVD case there, so it doesn't. I think it's underneath the mirror.
Yeah, there's a bit there.
Can we,
won't come off.
will it not move?
No.
No, I've put it like it's a hotel mirror, so I've put it on like an hotel mirror, so it doesn't come off.
The kitchen needs to come out, mate.
I know. So does the bathroom, really.
It's not a 2-minute job, that's my problem.
You know the bathroom? You know the bar? Yeah. The waste pipe doesn't run down, it runs up to the wall. It runs down like that, so away from the bath like that. Do you know what I mean?
You know, you're saying you know plaster in the bath. That's where all your services are. Generally,
I know, but
they were all in asbestos boxing in.
I know, but
It's been removed.
it should have it.
But we need to get access to it. That's the problem. So they're all. If you go in any of these flats, they're all.
There's no
plywood.
stop taps upstairs either.
The stop taps are always next to the toilet in the boxing in.
It's just for me. There's only one stop tap.
Is this as
They're
well?
usually in there.
All wires are in there and it's just all.
Well, that's your main. It used to have a consumer unit here. You see.
Yeah, but it's all.
Where is it? So they moved the consumer unit down.
Yeah, but there's always all in there where the wires are.
When I moved in, Gareth,
Yes.
there was nothing there.
No, because it used to have storage heaters.
Yeah.
So that would have been the fuse box for the storage heaters.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. There's no wires there at all. So it just wants filling in, but you can't hurt yourself here. That wire there is an earth cable. There's nothing there. I know it don't look great, but we can put all that right. Everything can be put right. You just.
And then the stuff what's falling out the radiators all the time.
Like heroin needles.
And tissues with blood on them and tinfoil.
We had, you know, the needle itself, not the syringe. We had the needle itself wrapped in tissue and it's got blood. I've had 4 different heroin needles, one with half full blood. I got told that if I did not give it to the caretaker, I would be evicted for breaching the tenancy agreement.
James will tell you more about that. I don't know anything about tenancy agreements.
And then this.
That's
The other two.
this back, I believe. I moved in here and I got told that I was 34 years old, so I couldn't have anything else. And if I
Fit that
refused
back
it,
up.
Yeah.
Oh, like that. Do you not touch this bit here?
You did that.
So you were told. When I first moved in, when I first came to the new property, there was metal girders all over.
Show them everything.
Yeah.
They've been tinned up, wouldn't it? Yeah, it was to start because the previous tenants were they kept breaking in and claiming the squat was right.
We'll try and get
So I
so they can
understand
do everything.
why they've done
Just
that.
make sure I don't.
Oh, he's just said there's nothing.
As
And
far as-
they can report that one if they can. And it might be a case of, I don't know, moving it or whatever. Alright?
I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to speak to, I'm going to speak to the tenancy services and whether we can temporarily move him somewhere where we fix it.
But that's the
Maybe.
thing, this is the
Well,
problem.
let's just-
I've got an animal. I've got property in here that they're fine down. I'm getting death threats off them. The Asbo team hasn't even come down and
Listen,
looked.
Let us talk.
I
Let's
just fix
just.
stuff. That's all. I said this at the beginning.
I know,
I just
I know,
fix stuff.
I'm sorry.
It's up to other people to work out the logistics of how it's going to do. What I'm saying is, I can come in there, I can tear that kitchen out, I can sort all the leaks, can put a new kitchen in, or put the kitchen back, whatever we're doing. We can have it right for you. You can fill that big hole under the socket where you can put your hand in and kill yourself. All them bits of stuff.
What about the damp proofing? That's the because that doesn't even touch the floor.
It's not supposed to touch the floor.
That isn't damp proofing, mate. Come on.
It's a damp-proof membrane.
Yeah, I know.
It's a system.
It shouldn't be like that.
It has an injected row of damp-proofing
You can't
underneath.
get that skirting board back on. What about all the rest of the skirting boards that stink of pee? And that's on this. That's on this side of the wall.
Let him put his. He can speak to.
I know.
let's
Just
say
just
the
hang on a
tenants
minute.
and that.
Yeah. Chill out, you.
And then.
The problem.